Hello everyone, my name is Dane Parcel. I'm a special education teacher from Liberal, Kansas. I have been teaching for about 14 years, all of them in Liberal and all of them actually at the same school. I started teaching in 2004 after receiving my bachelor's degree and a middle school level math endorsement. And after about 4 years in that position, I moved into special education where I currently am. Liberal is unique in the fact that we have had a bond passed and completed within the last couple of years. And so I started teaching at Sunfire Intermediate at the sixth grade and then moved into special education where we were fourth, fifth, and sixth grade in that department. Then just recently, due to the bond, my school turned into an elementary school and we went from K5. So you can kind of see in that picture, the word intermediate has been taken out. So I smirk every time I do see that. Uh, Along with my teaching duties for Liberal, I do teach the Introduction to Education course for Seward County. And so I'm excited to teach pre-service teachers and get them excited about the profession too. Why I am currently looking at being an administrator is because I'm looking for a different challenge. Uh, I was looking at possible instructional coach, and my district level supervisors pushed me in the direction of an administrator because I had showed interest to eventually become a special ed director. I really have found a liking to special ed, and so I'm kind of building myself towards that. I've had several leadership roles currently and in the past. Currently within the district and the school level, I am the elementary department head for special ed, and then at my own school, Sunflower, I have been a part of this leadership team, our redesign team, and our intervention team. In the classroom, I try to use technology in different ways. I am unique in the fact that I don't get my students all day long. I get them for about an hour a day in math, about an hour a day in reading. So I try to make it as meaningful as I can. So I do use the devices that we have, Chromebooks, iPads, Elmos, etc. And then in terms of technology pieces, the number one thing for me in my position is writing IEPs. And so having that technology piece allows me to go from school to home and not stay at school 24/7 to write those IEPs. And then in addition to that, I also use technology for individualized instruction, interventions, assessments, and of course you got to throw in some fun activities as well. So some of the activities that I use with that, I like to do IXL, Lexia, Math Skills, and then Breakout EDU and Flickrs for those things. Technology has played a major impact in education in the past, currently, and in the future. I think just this course is an example of that because not having to go to Hayes every week really is a benefit to me being in Southwest Kansas. So it's really helped with distance learning. In addition to that, it also has helps the learner become a little bit more active and take charge of their learning. And then as a special education teacher, assistive technology has really played a factor in getting students to be more included into the classrooms. Some of the implications of technology that I believe have resulted come from you can change the engagement level of students, although you have to be careful that you're not keeping them overly engaged. I think it helps with working on projects together. It helps communicate and provide feedback, emails, walkthroughs, those types of things. And then professional development as teachers, we can encourage them to do webinars with individuals that might have the expertise in programs that they are interested in. And technology has also influenced education in the form of our role as teachers. I think we can become more of a facilitator and an encourager rather than a replacement. I think it also is something that we have to look into is social media. I think why can't we pull in a tweet or a Facebook page? Let's make the Facebook page of Martin Luther King and the students tell us what he liked, what and so forth. So to improve technology, I think we have to be purposeful, and this kind of goes for my own classroom as well as school improvement. You have to be purposeful as to your intent for technology, but I think you have to be purposeful into how you share your ideas with teachers. In my own classroom, I'd like to do just different things that are kind of coming up here within my school in the last year or so. Project-based learning, QR codes, a Google Classroom. Those are things that are all coming up as a result of us researching redesign options. And then in the school improvement aspect, I think we need to do a better job at my school to encourage teachers to have students practice testing situations and to understand that we're not teaching to the test, but we need to teach students how to take the test. And along those lines, I think we also need to be intentful as to how we purposely use the data that we can gain from technology to help close our achievement gaps. My big dream, of course, is to provide students one-to-one devices that have a lot of options within their school, within their classroom, but they don't really get to take that home. And being a school where there is over 90% free and reduced, that doesn't always happen for our students. So I would love for that to be able to take that home with the security and the internet that they need to excel. And of course, funding is also an issue. I think you have to be purposeful as to how you spend your funding. I think there are lots of resources out there for teachers. And I would strongly encourage them to use the free resources first and foremost, but then if they really have a belief and a passion for something, that they provide a reasoning for that to be able to then spend the money. I look forward to learning from everybody and hope you have a good semester. Thank you.